Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Wednesday, the 9th of March 2022. I'm not going to talk about the news today. It's pretty similar to what it has been the last few days. Still depressing, and we shall try to get our heads out of it. Something I would like you to notice that on the front page of this channel, I have recommended some other video channels that I like to watch. Now, only 2 of those are connected with Sudoku, and the other 5 are non-Sudoku channels, but they are channels that I think you will really enjoy. They are not connected with me in any way. They don't even know that I exist, but they are channels that I constantly watch regularly, and they are all really brilliant in their own way. So I shouldn't, of course, be driving people away from my own channel to be watching other channels, but, you know, YouTube is an amazing place. And so they will, I'm sure that if you watch those channels for different reasons, as I said, they're all on different things, you will really get some great enjoyment from them in entirely different ways. Some are political, travel, some are jazz, whatever, but they are all really excellent. Okay, let's get on with today's medium game of Sudoku. And let me say, I see a 1, I spy with my little eye, a 1 is here. And for those of you who have never played the game before, you might be saying, how do you know a 1 is in this location? And then everybody who has played the game before will say, because there is a 1 eliminating these 3 squares here, a 1 knocking out these 3 squares here, because in the column, numbers 1 to 9, can appear only once. And then we have a 1 across here, stopping that square. So no, no, and no leaves just one possibility. Let's take that 1 and say it blocks across here, and this one blocks across here, and this one blocks down here. When I say blocks, I means, that's strange. I'm sure what's going on with my English today. It means, I don't know what I mean now. I've completely forgotten about what I was talking about. Just ignore me. Right, 1 blocks down here, or 1 blocks down here, or 1 blocks across here, and across here. We shall place a 1 in that square, just right there. And that's done. Look, 1 in every block already. And so we don't need to be concerned about that. Let's take a look at this 3 blocking across here, and this 3 blocking across here, and this 3 blocking down here, and say, let's put a 3 just there, shall we? And then let's take this 8 blocking across here, and 8 blocking across here, and 8 blocking down here, and say, hey, wouldn't you like to be an 8? And let's have the 8 blocking up here, and across here, and say, you look like a nice place to put, like a nice square to put an 8 in. Four stops this square from ever becoming a 4, and we need a 4 for this row, so we know that the 4 will be placed there. Let's change the other. This is the last time I'm going to use these 2 pens. I'm alternating between 2 almost dead pens, but I think tomorrow is the first level hard game, so I should switch to the pen tomorrow. Missing number along this row is 6. Let's put that in. And anything else we can do? I'm still really, I just started to look at the grid. I haven't really, these things are so obvious that I haven't really examined the grid properly yet. 2 across there, 2 up here. So 2 fits there. 8 across here, and up here. So 8 is in that square there. Three across here, 3 across here. So 3 goes just there. is that it for all of our easy numbers, or are there any more? If you're new to Sudoku, you should know we normally get some easy ones at the beginning, and then we have to think a little bit after that. Usually that's the way of the game, although sometimes it's easy all the way through and sometimes you just can't get started. We have, nope, still got an easy one. 5 across here, 5 down here. Like I said, I still haven't really come to terms with the grid yet. I'm still looking at it, trying to work things out. Noisy motorbikes this morning. I'm not sure how much of this the microphone is picking up. I have a new directional microphone now, which should shut out a lot of the background noise that I sometimes suffer, like fans and noisy old computers and what have you. I see Apple introduced a new computer a few hours ago, but then I saw the price and I thought, oh dear. I don't think I'm quite as interested as I thought I might be when I saw the price. We have 3 blocking up here, 3 blocking up here, so we can put a 3 in that location there. We have 3 blocking up here and 3 blocking across here, so we know that 3 is in one of these 2 squares, right? And knowing that, it will block along here, 3 blocking along here, 3 blocking up there, so we know that 3 is in fact in that square there. Okay, our 2 here now blocks these 2 squares, and so we still need a 2 for this column, so the 2 has to go there. The missing numbers here are 6 and 9, I think. So I'm not sure we can get that just yet. Okay, 7 blocks down here, 7 blocks up there, so that's a 7. Now if this is 6 and 9, we know that the missing numbers here must be 4 and 5, so we've got the 4 stopping that square there. Or you could say 4 blocking here, 4 blocking across there. And we know that 6 and 9, so 4 is here. 5 is in this square here. Seven blocks across here and 7 blocks up there, so that's a 7 there. Six blocks this square from becoming a 6, and so the 6 has to appear here, and the 9 is the last number that we need for that row. This 9 blocks that square, so 9 goes there. The missing number here now is 7. Six blocks here, 6 blocks here, so 6 goes there. We're just one number missing across here, aren't we now? What 6 and 9, wasn't it? So 9 stops here, the 9 is there, the 6 goes in that square there. Okay, let's shift our focus somewhere else. Maybe let's look at this block up here. What's missing from these 3 squares here? We don't yet have 2, 5 and 6. So we've got a blocking 6 and a blocking 2, but we don't know yet about the other things. 2, 5 and 6 in there. 3s are still up here. 4s can go anywhere. 7s can go anywhere. 7, here we go. 7 blocking across here, 7 up here. So that now has to be a 7. We got 9s in these 2 squares here. We can get this number, can't we? Because all we have to do is work out these 3 numbers here. So these 3 numbers are 2, 4 and 5. We have an intersecting 2, that's it. Anyway, 2, 4 and 5 are here, so this has to be a 9. That's not right. Sorry, I take that back. Missing numbers here are 2, 4, 9. Sorry, I almost made a hideous faux pas there. 2, 4 and 9 are here. Take that back. 5 is our missing number here. 5 blocks up there. Lucky I spotted that just in time before I made a silly mistake. Missing down, well, okay, so this has got to be the same as this, right? So the missing numbers here are 2 and 5. Okay, we've got the 5 stopping that square now. So in fact we know the 5 is here and the 2 is here, and the missing number down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I think we have to look back up the top again. I'm not seeing much down here. 2 is in these squares here. 6 can go anywhere, and 9 is in these 2 squares. No, nothing here. This is 2 and 4, I think. Over here, 4 can go anywhere. 6, oh, 6, there we go. 6 blocks down here. 6 is there now then. So the missing number here, 7 blocks that square. So 7 is here, and 4 will finish that. 7 up here, and across here. Ooh, dropped my top of the pen. Okay, and just a 4 will complete this column. 4 and 2 are missing from this particular set of 3 here. And no, it's not 4 or 2. We now know it's a 9, because I almost made that silly mistake earlier on. And now we have 9 blocking up here, 9 across here, so that's our 9 there, and then 9 blocking across here and across here. Means that's a 9, 9 blocking down here, 9 will be in that square there. I don't think there's much thinking need to be done now, is there? Really just working out elementary stuff. 3 is the last number in this column. Excuse me. Right, what's left to get? Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks here and 4 blocks there. So 4 is in that square. The remaining digits to get are 5 and 6. I think 5 blocks here, so 5 in that square, 6 in that square. 6 is what we need to complete this row here. Let's go back to the other pen. Now 4 stops this from becoming a 4, so 4 is there. 2 is the last number there. 2 stops this from becoming a 2. And the last number that we need here is, I believe, a 5. Now I kind of rushed through that a bit at the end there, so I want to just double check and make sure I don't see any oh, I haven't finished. I didn't look down here at the see, that's weird, isn't it? I just didn't. I was so focused on the top part. I kind of, that happens to me when I'm playing Sudoku. I get really entrenched in one area and forget to look in other places. 4 blocks this square here. 4 is there. 2 is there. 2 blocks here, so 2 is there, and a 6 will finish the grid. Now I said I've got to check and make sure that everything looks okay, and I believe it does. Alright, so I shall declare victory in today's Guardian medium level. Not a particularly difficult game, as is usual for a Wednesday. That's it, thank you. I'll be back later. For those of you who prefer a more difficult Sudoku, I'll be back later in the day with some other Sudoku. Bye bye.